Hello everybody, I'm Rodstream, and I'm here with another episode of A Dance of Fire and Ice. Now, we are approaching a pretty spooky day of the year called Halloween. And while I don't really celebrate Halloween, really, I mean, those of you who do, you know, if any of you are trick-or-treating or doing something related to it, hopefully it goes fine, and hopefully you get the sweetest and richest candies. But anyway, for what I'm doing today, for this special, I guess you can say, for Halloween, I'm going to be playing 8 levels, instead of the usual 6 all the time. And what is this 8 going to comprise of? Well, it's going to be comprised of viewer suggestions, constellations, and then the 3 levels near the end are Neocosmos. So, yeah. Hopefully you're excited for that. I'm really excited. It's 3 more Neocosmos customs, which I've been really excited about. So, let's get started. All the Times full version composed by Fizzed and charted by Bluepen. Now, the reason why I would suggest this level is because, you know, they just said this is the level related to, you know, Rhythm Doctor. After all, this is the Act 2 boss song. And, well, I feel like if I talk about the context behind this, it would kind of spoil it. Rhythm Doctor, which I don't want to do. But anyway, if any of you haven't played Rhythm Doctor, seriously try it out though. It's a really fun game. Now this has been listed as a 6 gem, so I guess this is probably going to be a bit on the tougher side. I wonder if there's going to be a lot of visuals kind of trying to block my stuff. Anyway, this song is actually really nice. I really like this song, especially when it gets near the end. Like, holy crap, the glitchy nature of this song actually is quite a banger. Nice. You know, I thought this bar was going to be in double BPM, but I guess I was wrong. Oh, but I was expecting some visual gimmicks like that. Holy crap. Haha. Nice. But since it's so slow, those visual gimmicks aren't too bad. Alright, here we go. Oh my god. That early, though. That was super scuffed, but alright. Ah, there you go. That visual effect where, like, the window, like, keeps on popping up in, like, 4 corners constantly. It actually almost killed me, though, because I noticed that I actually got some plates there. Oh, I also got a checkpoint, too. Oh, this is probably the section where it's probably going to speed up, because that's when Cole starts running. Yeah, there he goes. Alright. Yeah, here's the double BPM that I was expecting. Ooh, okay. That was a difficulty spike near the end. Holy crap. Double BPM hexagons with squares? Ooh, that was pretty spicy near the end. But actually, it wasn't... Well, I guess it wasn't too fast, because obviously it wasn't that fast, because otherwise I would have the strike. And if it was that fast, then I'd probably have a lot more trouble. Anyway, nice fun level. I mean, surprisingly, a lot of Rhythm Doctor songs work pretty well in Adofi for some reason. I wasn't expecting that, but hey, I appreciate it because I really do enjoy playing through Rhythm Doctor songs a lot because the Rhythm Doctor soundtrack is pretty good as well. 4 Colors, composed by Rickery and charted by Rickery, a name I cannot pronounce, and Econ. You Were Here This is the level I've been paying attention to since this level came out. Perhaps the people who created this level are geniuses. It was a level that gave a strange feeling by using track-shaped decorations, not ordinary memorization secrets. Now we gotta have a level with a gimmick every once in a while, and I feel like this level would be the perfect one. So here we go. Let's get started. Holy crap, okay. Alright, there's yellow, and there's red. Alright. Alright, all of a sudden swing. Alright, let's go. And a hexagon. So, alright, so the 4 main rhythms: big square, regular square, swing, hexagon. Ah. Oh, that got close. Holy crap. Oh, alright. Dude, I thought I did way worse on the accuracy, but I mean, I guess the 3-2 earlies is kind of a little bit of a bruh moment right there, but ooh, what a cool gimmick. I really love the gimmick, like holy crap. Cool song. I had a lot of fun playing through this one. Alright, here we go. So here we have a level from my custom level form sheet, and it is, well, I guess I'll say the level name once we get to the main level, as this has a couple of tutorials. Now the reason why I would suggest this level is they said the level creator was like, you know, or not the level creator, the person who suggested this level said that it's a nice memory gimmick level that's like pretty nice and easy and should provide like a nice relaxing moment. Also, in between levels, I got myself a cup of tea because, you know, generally I drink it whenever I'm doing homework or studying for stuff, and I figured maybe having a cup of tea while playing Adelphi might do some good. I don't know. Figured why not, you know. Anyway, that was some pretty simple 16th patterns from 4X. D2, attention. Wow. So all those words up there in like a different language mean attention in English. That's it. Right, like that can't be it, right? Whatever. Yeah, I mean, so far this seems like a pretty nice relaxing level so far, but I imagine that maybe the memories sections will probably get a little bit more tougher, probably. D3, spring. Okay. Ah, it's this pattern. This pattern's pretty nice, though. I do like the octagons that go into a 3-point turn. It's a lot more common than you think, I'd say, you know? Delay pedal, composed by Fizzed, and charted by Damning. Now, I'm actually surprised that, I mean, I guess I haven't really heard of all of Fizzed's music, but generally I always like it. But I wonder, was this supposed to be used in, like, Adelphi or Rhythm Doctor, but it kind of just got cut out? Because I wonder if that is the case or not, or if this is just a random song that Fizzed made. Because, I mean, Fizzed probably has a musical career outside of Rhythm Doctor and Adelphi, so if that's the case, then, man, I guess there's really nothing to be surprised there, right? Okay, here we go. Memory song? Alright, here we go. Boom, 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 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Alright, here we go. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Ba-ba, ba-ba, boom, bam. That is okay. That got a little spicy. Bam. Alright, here we go. Alright. That was a nice little memory section. I guess we got a little bit more. Oh, wait, yeah, that was extremely slow. What the heck? Oh, here we go. Bam! Oh, and we got the pure perfect as well. You like to see it. Anyway, really nice, simple gimmick chart, really. I mean, it set out what to do. I mean, it is a very simplistic level. I mean, as you can tell with the simple background, and the visual effects aren't too extravagant, but for what it's aiming for, it's a really nice level. And, yeah, it was a pretty nice, relaxing time. Alright, so our next custom level is Cloud Chasers, composed by Shuroblin and charted by Aranami. So, let's get started. I guess, I mean, actually, well, I guess there is a reason for why they suggested level. Actually, this is kind of fast, actually. Probably should have said it then. But now I'm too focused on chart to say it. Ah, whatever. I'll say it later. When the sun slows down, hopefully. Okay, nice. Okay, so I'm assuming, I don't know. I don't know if the charter wants feedback or not. I mean, their custom level message for like why I should play this level was a little confusing due to spelling and grammar mistakes. But they said like this was like their best level yet. I do have some sources of critique. Mainly what strikes out to me, like just from a first playthrough, is I think your flashes are 100% intensity, which is not good because it will like blind your player, and it'll be a little bit more of a struggle to like really like see it. 100% flashes constantly is a little bit disorienting for a lot of players, and I think you have it for both white and black. And another thing, zoom out your camera a little bit. It's just a normal thing to zoom out your camera because when you're going at a higher speed, you kind of need to see more tiles ahead since you're going at a much more faster pace. That's like the two sources of criticism for this level that I can just think of off the top of my head. There might be a couple more, so I don't know. You should probably like send your level in to the Rhythm Doctor Lounge, just as they can probably give you a bit more feedback than I can. But those are the main two sources that I can think of off the top of my head. Tokyo Takedown, composed by Boom Kitty and Healy XIX, and charted by Zian Yin G. As I said, this level is not for everyone, but watching the level is also an experience. This level takes visual effects to the maximum with quadruple BPM, 4/3 BPM, and track smashing. Though it is a bit hard to read, the gimmicks in this level is very creative. This level is a good introduction to most of the insane levels in Adofi Showcase Verified. Okay, so I'm a little nervous of this level because let me tell you some things, okay? So this level is what I like to call one of the legacy levels of Adofi constellations. This is like a really old constellation from like a long time ago. And I imagine that charting back then wasn't as polished as it is now today. So I'm expecting some like weird charting practices. So if you're seeing this map and you're thinking like, why is this in constellations? It's because it was featured like years ago. I think like maybe 1 or 2 years ago. I don't know. So take it with a grain of salt if some of the charting is a little bit weird. But hey, let's get started, okay? Still though, if it got featured on constellations, there must still be a lot of good in it. I mean, they did mention like some... I mean, I forgot what the rhythm concept was exactly. I guess it was like 4/3 BPM triplets or something. I forgot what it's exactly called. Anyway, let's get started. Oh. Okay. Oh god, okay. Holy crap, I gotta be like ready to like just roll that out with my 2 keys. Oh my god, this checkpoint is not exactly the best. I would have, if I was placing checkpoints, I would probably place it on this tile so that way I don't have such a long wait. But alright, whatever. Alright. Oh. That was a red troll craze if I've ever seen one. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Oh, that was some weird chart. Okay, so they used a speed change to kind of make it look like all those were like hexagon stuff. That was kind of weird though. Oh, this is gonna... Ah, dude, okay, I'm not gonna like this, and you know why? Because since these are so sped up, now the timing windows are really strict now. God, okay, finally I got past that section, though. Luckily, these aren't, like... I don't know what the BPM multiplier was before, but luckily these don't have super strict timing windows. Please tell me I got a checkpoint. Thank God. Alright. Oh, okay. Alright. Whew. Okay. Thoughts on the level. It's aged. Certainly. It has definitely aged, okay? I will say that much. Regardless of all of that, I had fun with the map. And definitely the song does help a lot. I really do enjoy this song as well. A name I cannot pronounce, composed by Silent Room and charted by Team Pal and Kernby. Now, for the reason why I was suggested to play this level, it's because one of the charters, Kernby, made some really, really cool decorations. And the charter also mentioned that they also made it in a short amount of time as well. And if you're wondering, like, the other charter, Team Pal is the one who also charted this level, which they're not really, like, called Team Pal. It's just that's just their alias. Their actual, like, name that they go by is Cora, or just Cora for short, I guess. Anyway, let's get started. You know, I was actually considering taking a sip of my tea, but then I realized it's too hot, so I decided not to. Ooh. Pause tiles, let's go. Anyway, this is Neocosmos Mechanics coming in, so... expect some, I guess, maybe a tricky stuff? Who knows? Potential free roam? Actually, probably not. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of hard to fit free roam in a chart sometimes. Like, that's why I haven't really messed with free roam. Like, at all. Oh, this song, though. I'm vibing with this. Okay. Ooh, these. I will say these are some wacky rhythms so far. Alright, there you go. Okay. Okay. Ooh, okay, this is... Alright. Enjoying this so far. Oh, I'm really liking this song though. God, these are some weird reverse Trasilos though. There you go. Nice hold right there. I will say that some of these rhythms are pretty unique. I haven't seen them any other custom level. Oh God, why easing though? Okay. God, okay, that section was so weird. Ah, at least I got past it though. Holy crap. Oh, now we're heading towards another drop. Alright. Alright, here we go. Man. Oh, yeah, now looking at the paying attention to the visuals, like, holy crap, this is really cool. God, I feel like this part's about to get, like, distraction heavy just because of how slow this is. Oh, this is just the end of the level. What the hell? Okay. Ooh. Yeah, that was a really nice level. I really like the usage of the Neocosmos elements. Definitely some long holds with some tricky orbit easing. Definitely probably designed to be that way to make sure that the player counts how many beats are in the hold, which if you're wondering like how long are those like sideways holds, they're generally 3 beats long, if I'm correct. So yeah, that was a pretty fun chart though. I had lots of nice fun with it. Definitely a lot more on that unorthodox side with all these really strange rhythms, but nonetheless, still pretty fun to play. All right, you know, I actually did not expect this level to have tutorials, but you know what? Hey, I'll take it. Roses, or no, WX1, Roses. Jeez, I said like the tutorial name first. All right. So it's basically like an extravagant swing loop, right? Because I just do those like double taps like 6 times, I think. Interesting. I mean, a bit maybe some people would dislike the usage of mid spins there, but I think if it's consistent and it's telegraphed, then I probably won't have a problem with it. WX2, fast holds. All right. Promise the icons are way easier to see on the level. Well, I guess you don't really need to see the icons because you can just tell like when the hold notes are just by the hold string. Although I guess the icons are still nice regardless. WX3, broken slopes. Now, this song might be a bit familiar. If you've been, like, watching, like, my entire playthrough, I have played this song before, but it was, like, a chart that had, like, no Neocosmos mechanics in it at all. So if you can recognize what this song is before I actually play the main thing, then props to you. WX4, The Loop Tie. Although, if I recall correctly, the song is actually supposed to be in quint swing. Who knows though? They might have maybe like a slightly different version of the song. I have no idea, to be honest. Whatever. WX5, The Ethereal Knot. Oh my god. Why did I let go there? I think I just... whatever. I'm just so used to, like, not playing hold notes at all. Just because of, like, how many levels I just play without hold notes. I guess I just gotta get used to just playing more levels with hold notes before, like, I truly just have it by, like, muscle memory to play hold notes, you know? Alright. WX6, The Tangled Web We Weave. God. Yeah, those are some really short holds, like holy crap. Okay. WX7, Rhombus Trap. Keep going until it changes color. Okay. Simple enough. Okay. So, the most tricky part that this level is probably going to present to me are just those really, really short hold notes that are like... I don't know what the interval is exactly for how short they are, but you know what I'm trying to say. They're just really short hold notes. Anyway, the song is Wicked, composed by Avenza, and charted by... Oh crap, I don't remember the charter name. Why do I not remember it? Whatever. I'm just gonna put a little message. Okay. Yeah, it's just the same rhythm. That was a bit hidden, to be honest. But okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, those short hold notes, yeah, they are really tricky for me. Okay, but so far, I mean, I don't know, the hold notes feel a little weird to me. Because I feel like the song doesn't change that much to really, like, warrant those extra holds? I don't know. Maybe that's just, like, a personal feeling of mine, but my gut instinct tells me that those holds feel a little weird if you just kind of add them in. Because the song doesn't, like, change that much during those notes, you know? I don't know. Let's just take that with a grain of salt, because to be honest, I'm not even that good of a charter, to be honest. Ah, here we go. Honestly, if I didn't have the tutorial, I probably would have died on these. Oh, did I hold the hold note too long? God damn, I was at the end, basically. Alright. There you go, got it. Alright, cool. Nice level though, I will say. Overall, I think it's a pretty nice map. I think it just needs a little bit of tweaks here and there. So this is our last Neo Cosmos custom of the day. And this one has some tutorials. Now, I guess we'll just read out the tutorial name first. BM1-1, Sloped Steps. Now, if you're wondering what the, reason why I should play this, I think it's because I think this charter wanted some feedback, I think. If I recall correctly. I don't know, though. But they said, like, this level is a part of, like, a way bigger series. So I was curious, right? So I wanted to see, like, is there more levels out there for this level pack? And as far as I'm aware, no. I guess they're probably, like, implementing it at a slow time, because obviously they probably are dealing with a lot of other stuff, like school or work or anything that can prevent you from doing things that you like to do. Anyway, We're getting a little off track here. BM1-2 hoppers. All right, we got some whole nuts. Let's go. All right. Okay, I'm liking this so far though, because you can tell like the noise that correlates with the hold notes, and I feel like if you can do that with hold notes, then I feel like they work really effectively. Finally, the tea is warm enough for me to drink it without me burning myself. Anyway, let's get started. BM1-3, mirrored shapes. AKA weaved hearts. Right? Yup, just weaved hearts. Alright, here we go. BM1-X Falcon Stomp, composed by F777. And charted by... Oh, god damn it, I forgot the name once again. Alright, well, let's just get started. Anyway, they're supposed to be... Yeah, I see, like, there's text right there. I'll try my best to read it, but I might not be able to read it because I'm going to be focused, so let's get it. Actually, what voices should I give Fire and Ice, though? I don't even know. I don't want to, like, read it in my regular voice, because then, I don't know, it just feels weird, I guess. Ah, whatever. I'm just gonna focus on the chart. Sorry if I don't read the dialogue. You guys at home can just read it while I'm playing it. Yeah, these are literally just sweet parts. Is that a misspelling? Alright, cool. So, just judging from what I read, right? I try to like pay attention to a little bit of the dialogue, and I'm guessing that white planet is telling Fire and Ice that like something bad is going down. The melody of the cosmos is broken, and you said like, hey, you two are the masters of Neo Cosmos, so you can probably help me. And the planets are like, okay, sure, Lamel, let's go. That's like what I got from like the mere glimpses of the story that I read. I mean, so far it seems like a pretty basic story, but I mean, does Odofai really need to have a complex story in order for you to enjoy the levels? No. Anyway, thoughts on the level? Really nice. I think it's a pretty good level. Like, it's readable, and I think the checkpoint placement's also pretty nice. I think maybe like one concern I might have is when the track animation. I think you might want to like increase that by an extra beat, because it might be a little bit hard for players to like sight read that one red twirl. I mean, that's a nitpick though. Like, I don't think that was too bad since I was able to easily sight read it, but then again, I've played like so many custom levels that take that with a grain of salt, I guess. And yeah, really nice level though. Like, I like how the whole notes are associated with a certain sound, so you know, it makes sense why there's a whole note being played there. Alright, let's get started. All the Times, composed by Fizzard and charted by Blue Pen. I think this level belongs in Insane, mostly just because of that difficulty spike near the end. I can say that it'll probably be a bit tricky for some players, especially because it's combining hexagons, squares, and like some like other like weird angle measures that you have. And I have a feeling that that's probably going to be really tricky, especially with all the visual effects too, so that might throw some people off. But I think that one difficulty spike makes it able to kind of be placed here in the Insane tier. 4 Colors, composed by Rickery. Such a cool gimmick, but this is definitely a bit of a more challenging chart, I'll say. Mostly due to it's very fast, like, first off, but it also has an interesting gimmick that might be a little bit more harder because since it's really fast already, you might have a trouble like reacting to it in time. Especially because some of the rhythms are not like easy. Like these are not easy rhythms to really just get down because there's like squares that transition into swing loops that can like transition to either a big square or a hexagon. So like there's a lot of like rhythm changes that definitely you don't find often. So I definitely can tell if some people can struggle on this because this is really weird. And especially because later on the gimmick doesn't even show you the tiles anymore. You just have to go on color, which is cool, but I can tell that some people really like the tile feedback and that's really going to screw them up. Delay pedal. Composed by Fizzit. I think that this level is just a nice normal, you know? I think I'm still going to put it in normal just because the memory... Some memory there's like that one memory section that might be a bit tricky, but besides that, all the memory sections are pretty relaxing as long as you just count out all the beats in your head first and kind of keep that memory when you go through the memory section. I think you'll be fine. And this is just a really nice, relaxing level. I think this is a pretty good introduction to memory sections anyway. Tokyo Takedown, composed by Boom Kitty and Healy ZX. I think this is an expert for multiple reasons. One, the really fast bursts that occur. Like, you can 2-key it, because I 2-keyed it, obviously, so it's obviously 2-keyable, but I'm pretty sure that you're supposed to just 3-key that, I think. Maybe? I don't even know. But holy crap, are those like obviously the hardest part of the chart because you have to tap extremely fast and the timing windows are also extremely strict as well, especially once you get to that quadruple BPM speed up where those very quick bursts are now like 90-degree angles. So that's like on its own is probably enough to like bump it up, but also you have to deal with like some really weird charting as well. Like you have to deal with the tiles that kind of go up and then smash together, and you kind of have to basically that section is basically a memory section unless you know that red twirls means that you're gonna go in a square rhythm, you know, which some people aren't going to be able to notice that in time. So like this level is not sight read friendly at all, and there's just some weird charting, especially near the end when there's twirls inside 3-point turns and it turns them into like bends, which is like such a weird charting practice that you'd think that the charter would just, you know, make them just bends, you know, just like how they're meant to be, but nah, you have to make it a little weird to sight read. Rain Shower, composed by Silent Room. This is a Neocosmos level, and really it only utilizes holds for some sections, but I think the holds are really implemented really nice. What lands this in a hard though is just that it's really, really funky to play. There's some weird rhythms, so you need to pay attention to the twirls and the angle measures here, like a lot more than you usually have to, because this is extremely unorthodox rhythms that you don't really see much in other custom levels at all. But it is a pretty fun time, I will say. And with a couple of checkpoints, I think this level will provide a nice challenge, but it won't be like ridiculously difficult in the insane or higher tiers, you know? Wicked, composed by Avenza. Now, I think this chart belongs in hard. I just checked the BPM, and I think it was 200, actually. Really, really interesting hold notes, right? You have, like, really short hold notes. And I think that's going to be the toughest part of this, really. The short hold notes are a bit hard for me to get used to. Maybe it might be easier for others, but I feel like they're really weird to play. With how many there are, you kind of have to, like, really be on your toes to really, like, respond to them. And there's some, you know, triplet rhythms. I think the rhythms here are generally a bit more on the complex side, especially on this chart. So that's why I think that this is so hard, mostly due to its holds and it's more, it's faster BPM and a little bit more of complex rhythms. Falcon Stomp, composed by F777. Now I think that this level belongs in hard, mostly due to its speed. Like I think this is a pretty decently fast song. Like it's not like super fast to a point where it goes up to like an insane tier, but like it might be a little bit hard to like react to some of the track animations that happen due to it just being so fast. Really, in regards to like the hold notes are pretty easily telegraphed because you always hear the same or similar noises associated with the hold, so it's pretty easy to like imagine how the hold notes are gonna go. Most of the rhythms are not exactly the most complex thing. Like it's just like weaved hearts and just like squares and stuff. You don't have to worry about like triangles or triplets or any other of the good old rhythms that mess people up, you know? And that is it for the Halloween special, I guess. Hopefully you enjoyed me playing through 8 levels. And yeah, I might do something a little special for like the day on Halloween. I know that one song is remixed, and I might also play a Halloween themed level on Halloween, so I guess that might be kind of cool. And yeah, that's really it from me. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll see you another day.